Thank you for joining me today for Real Estate, Religion, and You. My name is Sylvia Black, licensed real estate broker with affordable homes and apartments, and I'm licensed to preach and ordained as a minister. Today we're back out here. Thank you for joining me today. You can hit me up on YouTube at sblack3001, or you can hit me up on Facebook at Dr. Sylvia Black, or you can visit my website, which is under construction right now. Today we're back out at 57 Collins. We are finally actually pumping the water out of the basement, and we have to also mow the lawn and winterize the property, which we forgot, in addition to changing the lock. We're starting to look like we live here. We're ready to move in now. Got the U-Haul hitch on the back. So you will be, today we're going to be outside, like I said, mowing the lawn, and this house has been foreclosed upon. It's vacant now. Because the previous owner didn't pay their mortgage for whatever reason, and now it's available. But we're trying to help prepare it so that it's be ready for sale to the highest bidder when it is put back on the market. But if you're facing foreclosure, please get a copy of my book, Mortgage Relief Programs, and this book will help show you how to keep your house out of foreclosure and the steps that you need to take in order to avoid foreclosure. The sooner you contact someone, which is listed in my book, or you can contact us, Affordable Homes and Apartments, at 716-602-7213 for information. As soon as you realize that you can't pay your mortgage, the sooner you contact someone, the easier it will be to help you. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. In addition to the fact that the money's building up, but there are other factors also. If you call within the first 4 months, that you realize that you're behind in your mortgage, you have a better chance of saving your home. If you call like around 6 months or 8 months, it's going to be a little more difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it'll be harder to help you. If you call Affordable Homes, though, what we can do is we'll put it on the market, or we can find out if you're interested in any of the programs that's listed in the book. Again, this is Mortgage Relief Programs, and the previous name was Help for Homeowners Facing the Loss of Your Home. And this book is available on lulu.com. That's www.lulu.com. Now today it is 70 degrees out here. It is October the 20th, the end of October, the last part of October, a couple of days before Halloween. And it's like 75 degrees out here. 75 wonderful, luscious, sunny, beautiful degrees. And I'm loving it. This is the perfect weather to come out and work in. And I got up early so I can absorb all the sun and everything today. So now some of the things that are listed in here again are programs that you need to get involved in. And also I talk about being aware of predatory lending and scam artists. Because once your house is facing foreclosure and it goes on the market, to, once it's advertised, and it's a matter of made a public record, so everybody knows about the fact that your house is up for foreclosure. Your personal information, like your job, how much you earn, your family income and what your occupation, that's all a matter of public record, and it can be purchased for a price. So your information is out there and everybody knows about it, including the scam artists. The scam artists are probably going to be the first ones to contact you, and they'll probably be asking you to sign the deed over to them. When you sign the deed over to them, you're relinquishing ownership, but you're not relinquishing the obligation to pay off your mortgage. You still owe the mortgage. So you can be caught in a double jam, because once the mortgage company finds out that you transferred the deed, not only will you be facing foreclosure, but the entire mortgage will become due in full. So you won't even have a chance of redemption. I also talk about in this book some of the states, even after the foreclosure sale takes place, which usually takes about 12 months, in some states you can still redeem your home back. That's called the redemption. And that's only in certain states, okay? And I list that in my book, Mortgage Relief Programs. And this is available on lulu.com, or you can call me at 716-602-7213 to get a copy of your book. You can also email me at sblack3001@gmail.com. And I hope that you've been enjoying these videos on Rehab This House. We're going to be doing some more interesting work inside of the houses as we proceed. I wanted to show you some of the things we've been doing, changing the locks, winterizing the property. Some companies require a specific type of antifreeze. When we went to the store first, when we asked them, do you have any antifreeze, they thought we were talking about antifreeze for a car. So you have to get the special kind of antifreeze to winterize a house, and a lot of people don't know what that is, but they do know the difference between a car antifreeze and the antifreeze for your home. Now this house is going to be vacant, so we have to winterize it. It has already been winterized, but we will winterize it again. And that means that what happens is that when the winter months come, that the pipes will bust, because it can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 just to replace the pipes. I know what happened to me when I bought a house up here in Buffalo. I turned on the water, and the water shot out of everywhere. Okay, so the plumber had to go around throughout the whole house and try to find out where the leaks were coming from and patch up each hole. They find it easier sometimes to just take the plumbing and replace the entire plumbing. But it was cheaper for me to have them patch the holes up. So get a copy of your book, Mortgage Relief Programs. And it's available on RehabThat.com. And also you can call me up. Actually, it's available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNobles.com as well. And you can take a look at my author spotlight for the other books that are available. So I'm going to take you on a tour on the outside of the house and then take you to the backyard so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And this is the front of the house for all those who didn't see the previous video. This is the front. It's a two-story home with a basement but no attic. And this is the neighborhood. Very quiet neighborhood. Very quiet and sort of serene. It's not too far from Indian Church Road. Okay, we're going to go in the backyard. We're going to have to come back out here and mow this lawn here and get rid of that debris over there on the porch. And the sidewalk is pretty clear, so we can creak a kid. We'll spray the cracks with the weeds that are coming up out of there. And as you can see, we're hauling this U-Haul. Okay, so we got a lot of weight on the back here. And as you can hear, the generator is buzzing. And here's the lawnmower. We're ready to mow this lawn here. Okay, here's the back of the house. Here's the garage. This is a detached garage, okay? And this is the backyard. This is made out of cement, and here's the back of the house again. Two-story house. Very nice house. I can't say exactly what it would go for in terms of price, but it would definitely be at least half of what the market value is. And whatever the owner previously owed on it is basically what the bank is going to try to capitalize on. So it's usually the highest bidder gets it. Please don't even curse me. We're trying to get these weeds out of here. This is part of their property as well as this property, so I have to call and find out what to do about that. Nice and fenced in. And here's a nice pool. And here's the deck. And here's the mechanisms for the pool. So we're going to take care of that. That's a nice house over there. I didn't see that one, the back of that house. That's nice. That looked like it was remodeled, like they added an extension there. So here we are. And again, if you are facing foreclosure and you would like to have help with your mortgage before it's sold, please contact Affordable Homes and Apartments at 716-602-7213. Get a copy of my book, Mortgage Relief Programs. I'll holler at you. Today we are out at 660 Shard Street in North Tonawanda. Now this is an intimate single-story house which we have to change the lock. The individual who lived here just got evicted yesterday. Okay, so this is why it's so important that you try to keep your home and save it from foreclosure. Get a copy of my book, Mortgage Relief Programs, available on Lulu.com. Just yesterday they got evicted. I saw the notice on the door. It says that on the 24th, I guess either they didn't show up or they didn't have any defense. And see, that's what happens when a sale takes place. You can still try to save your home even if the marshal is at your door. There's still a way that you can save your home from foreclosure. You can go to the court, you can go to the sale yourself. And there's things that you can do. Either you can get a lawyer or legal aid, or there's things that you can do yourself to actually try to save your home, get more time. As I talked to you about in previous videos, if you check out my YouTube address at sblack3001, Mortgage Relief Programs will show you how you can save your home from foreclosure, and you can get a copy of it on www.lulu.com. It's where it's so important to see if you can save your home. Just yesterday, they were put out, and there was a way they could have possibly been saved. I thought I was meeting the marshal here today, but they were already put out yesterday, so that could have been a little bit of a dramatic scene there. But I'm here to change the lock for now, and then once they see the pictures, then we'll put in a request to get the debris, remove the debris, winterize the property. The grass has already been cut, and then we will see what's next to try to get the property ready to put back on the market for resale. Again, this is 660 Shard Street in North Tonawanda. Very quiet community. I can almost hear a pin drop. It's so quiet out here. I'm the loudest thing out here right now. Not even a car driving up and down the street. It's so quiet here. But this is a small house, single story. I would say more suitable for either a retired individual, a couple, or maybe for a young mother starting out with a small child, or just for one person if you're interested. It's probably good for maybe one or two people, but not much more than that. So right now we're going to show you the outside of the house, probably show you a little bit about us changing the lock, and then we're going to take you on a tour on the inside. So, don't look for nothing, beautiful and, all fancy and everything, because this house has not been cleaned out yet. The owner has just gotten put out yesterday, so who knows what we might find in there. Okay, now this is the back of the house. Right now we're in the garage. The backyard, I should say. This is the garage. Okay, nice, huge. Actually, the garage looks like it's bigger than the house. Okay, I'm going to change the lock on this back door here. It shouldn't be too difficult. Like the grass was just mowed. The meter's still in, of course, as they were still living here. The electricity's probably still on. Gas is probably still on too. As you can see, it needed a little work. Even now, even though they just got evicted yesterday. You see, when you look at the front door, you see all kind of notices. The owner may have already vacated the property a long time ago. See, it says there were dogs and cats here on the premises. Somebody came and took those off. These are notices, that you get on the door here. They send you in the mail. They call them nail and mail. They send it to you in the mail. They nail them to your door, and they send them certified. So I don't know if you can take a peek in there to see what's in there or not. But this is what you get initially, this big old package. And it takes 12 months for a foreclosure to come to fruition. So, it's not like it's something that happens overnight. This is the front yard. Nice and mowed. And this is the front of the house. I'll back up a little bit so you can see what it looks like. Very nice little intimate house. Single story. Find out if it has a basement or not. I don't know. Somebody mowed it. Maybe the owner mowed it. Okay. So now we're going to proceed with changing the lock, and then we're going to go inside and take you on the tour, and let's show you what it looks like in there. Okay, we was able to get in. Was able to get the door open. Phew. Okay, we was able to get the door open, so now we're going to take you on a tour of the inside of the house. So don't expect the Taj Mahal. Where here goes. Ouch. This is the side door. Going into the side door. Hello? Sure ain't nobody in here. This is the kitchen. And this person, whoever it was, they had been gone out of here a long time ago. They probably just walked away from the house. Oh, look at the toilet is in the living room. Oh boy, won't be able to winterize that one. Now here's a view of the kitchen. Okay. And nice little corner cabinet. Is the front door. That sucker's a little weak. It looks like it's about to come off. And here's the living room. All of this will be considered garbage. Oh, a fish tank. Love hardwood floors, I love them. 2 fish tanks actually. Nice ceiling fan. And I gotta come back and take pictures. And this is 1 bedroom. I guess it was probably used for an office. It looks like desks and stuff. File cabinets. Oh, look. File cabinet, desk. All this would be considered garbage. Still left some clothes in the closet. And I guess they took what they could take, you know, and then just left the rest. And that's locked. Okay. That's and this is the, as I said, it's a single story, so everything is on the first floor. And here's 1 bedroom. Nice and clean in here. And here's what's left of the bathroom. No toilet, because that's in the living room. They probably tried to destroy the place. There's a tub. And here's the other bedroom. There's a hallway closet. And here's the other bedroom. Well, somebody might have been sleeping on the floor. Kicked a hole in the wall. They probably tried to destroy the place before they left. Not so bad. Probably could get the debris out of here without a terrible lot of, you know, some furniture. Okay, and here's the front door. So now I'm gonna, let me see if there's a basement. There's another hallway closet. Oh, there's a crawl space for attic up there. Crawl space for attic. I guess there's probably no basement. I don't see a door for one. Okay. Alright then, so let me go ahead and take my pictures, change my lock, and then I'll show you how we're going to do that. Oh, there is a basement. Let's take a look and see down here right quick. Whew. Looks like it's pretty finished. Oh, pool table. It's got like 3 rooms in here. Ooh, laundry room. There's an appliance, a stove. Oh, that's the other, I guess is that the other side of that? That's a room over there. Let's see, let me go around the other side. Nice and dry. You don't have to worry about this one being flooded. And look like a heater. Oh yeah, this is the other side of that. And another fish tank. So yeah, they like fishes, I guess. Look like a sewing machine cabinet. And some more bric-a-brac. Look at the furnace, and the hot water tank is still here. That's nice to know. That's an old furnace there. And that's a hot water tank. A couple of doors they took down. I see a wheelchair, part of, a thing there, you know. What do you call those? So I'm thinking the person that was living here was probably either fully, completely, or partially handicapped. You know, and some, junk in here and stuff. Ooh. Okay. And here's the other room here. Oh, it look like a bar. They have a bar down here. Oh, a pool table. That's gonna be murder getting that sucker up out of here. I wonder if we're gonna have to take that apart. Couch. There's a closet over there with some more junk in it. Come down and take some more pictures. Here's a bar here. It's probably a fixed. I hope it's a fix. I have to take that sucker out of here. Cabinetry back here. It's not so bad in terms of some of the houses I've seen. That last house, the one on what was that? Collins? No, not Collins. On Woodward Avenue. That two-family, that was atrocious. So it has crawl space for an attic, and it has a full basement, which they definitely took advantage of, I can say. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the new lock on, and then we're going to take pictures, and then we're gonna be out. We got the old lock off, and now I'm going to put another lock, regular lock, another one, and this time I'm going to use a numeric lock box. Okay. Okay, now we got the new lock on. Now we're going to put the numeric lockbox on. Okay. This is what it looks like. Now we have the new lock on the door. Everything is all set. Let me just test it. Oops. Good Lord. Let me just test it right quick to make sure it's working. Yep, voila. And there you have it. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are facing foreclosure and your house is about to be taken away from you because of non-payment of mortgage, please contact Affordable Homes and Apartments licensed real estate brokerage firm at 716-602-7213. And don't forget to get a copy of your book, Mortgage Relief Programs, which is available on lulu.com. And this will help you avoid some of the catastrophes of some of these homeowners that we've been talking about. Been facing foreclosure, and just yesterday they were ousted out. They may have left a long time ago, but it was just yesterday that the actual eviction took place. So the house was actually turned over legally to the new owner. And there's lots of ways that you can help save your home from foreclosure. As I said, the sooner that we know that your home, that you can't pay your mortgage, as soon as you realize that you're not going to be able to pay your mortgage next month, that's when you need to contact us immediately. Don't wait until 6 or 7 months down the road and then you're panicking, or you become a victim of a scam artist or predatory lending. Or even, remember, it takes 12 months for your foreclosure to go through fruition. So if anybody comes to you prior to that with a legal notice telling you to get out before 12 months, then you know that's an illegal foreclosure. Foreclosure, baby, is big business, and it's happening all over. Okay? And they want your house, and they want it now, and they want it for nothing. And they don't care anything about you, the homeowner. So just keep that in mind. So if you're facing foreclosure, please contact Affordable Homes and Apartments licensed real estate brokerage firm at 716-602-7213. Or you can email me at sblack3001@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook at Dr. Sylvia Black. Or you could visit my YouTube address at sblack3001@gmail.com. And please don't forget to just join me next week right here on Time Warner Public Access TV Channel 20 from 6:30 to 7, and also on Saturdays from 12:30 to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So don't forget, uh, if you have any suggestions for a show, or if you'd like to be a guest on my show, or if you're a tenant and you're facing eviction or you have violations, please contact me and then we can do a story on you. If you're facing foreclosure and you're not sure about what to do, give me a call and we can do a story on you. And perhaps maybe we can seek help out. Phone number is 716-602-7213. That's 716-602-7213. And once again, that's 716-602-7213. So I'll see you next week right here on Time Warner Public Access TV Channel 20. Wednesdays at 6:30 to 7, and Saturdays from 12:30 to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And we're out here at 660 Shad Street in North Tonawanda, New York, which is about 30 minutes from Buffalo because I took the long way. I have an 8-cylinder, so I'm trying to save some gas. So I'll see you next week right here on Real Estate, Religion, and You. Holla at a sister. And the neighbors, look at the neighboring houses. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I hear a dog barking. First sound I've heard other than my own footsteps. Oh. Yeah. So don't forget, if you're facing foreclosure and you haven't abandoned your property yet, if you once you abandon your property, there's going to be probably little or no help available for you. But my book, Mortgage Relief Programs, is available on lulu.com. So please get your copy. This book talks about a lot of programs, information for families with different types of mortgages. Even if you're unemployed and own a home and behind in your mortgage, there's probably help for you. What should you do? What are your alternatives? And I talk about the Section 8 Home Ownership Voucher Program. I talk about phony counseling agencies, equity skimming, what kind of precautions you should take, and what are some of the main points that you should remember. Okay? I talk about some illegal foreclosure proceedings that have been taking place, and the different types of help that's available for unemployed homeowners. I talk about the different programs that are available for homeowners facing foreclosure. I talk about the Obama administration that has been administered to help homeowners facing mortgage foreclosure. Okay. I talk about remember the $26 billion settlement that took place when all those illegal foreclosures was taking place. I talk about that. And in the back of the book, I have other mortgage relief programs. I have, I talk loan modification terms. And I have all over the state of New York, I have listed New York State Housing Counseling Agencies that offer counseling for free. And I also have little information about my workshops and seminars that I offer. These are listed by county that I have in the back of the book, the New York State Housing Counseling Agencies, and I have home ownership education programs also listed in the back for the entire state of New York, and if it's out of the state of New York, I have the website listed where you can go. Okay, um, and a lot of good information in here that you might need to. I talk about mortgage lending, how to avoid foreclosure, which is important. What happens when the lender is threatening to foreclose? I talk about predatory lending, the different types of scams that are going on out here, the 10 warning signs of predatory lending, how you should beware of scam artists, how to preserve your good sparkling credit, and the different types of help that's available for you facing foreclosure. Remember, there's help even if your house has been sold at a foreclosure sale. In some states, it's called a redemption law. You can still redeem your property back. And even if in New York State, even if the marshal is at your door, you could still possibly get some more time. Even if you have to go to court, you can still show up in court. It's always good to show up in court, because if you don't show up in court, you have no defense. So when you show up in court, you can always ask for an adjournment, give yourself some more time. Affordable Homes can put your house on the market. We have investors standing by that can perhaps purchase your home and help you to save your good sparkling credit, because then you won't be able to buy a home for 7 years. And as you know, a lot of jobs are actually running credit reports to qualify you for that job. So I'll see you next week right here on Time Warner Public Access TV Channel 20, Wednesday 6:30 to 7 and Saturday 12:30 to 1. Holla at a sister, y'all, and get a copy of the book.